Today I'm going to hang two doors. They're both basically regular doors. One's a non-insulated pan door. We refer to them as. They have windows on them. I'm doing that one for $5,000. And then the other one is cost about $1,000. We're doing that one for $6,050. So you will see them today go in. We're doing two doors. We get about $11,000 for two doors. This is the day where I'm doing doors, not service. And you know, so that's what I said. Sometimes doors, they just come out of nowhere and you got to do them. Some people just want to do service. You know, you can't avoid every door. The doors are $2,000, so there's $9,000 profit. Let's say 6 hours of work at $1,000 an hour. That would be only $6,000, but we're making actually $9,000. So we're probably going to be making $1,500 an hour. Yeah, you got to work a little bit when you hang the doors. Most of the time in this business, you can just do the repairs and you make pretty close to the same amount. So, and it's a lot easier. But that's why I like doing repairs. It's always the same thing. You know, you have to think after you start doing them. It's just a matter of just making sure you have springs and stuff on your truck. That's not hard to do. So anyway, I will get back at you when we get to the job. I had a broken spring here, so they wanted to get a new door. This hardware we're going to take down today by hand. Normally, you know, when I had a lower truck and had the right racks, I would back under the door a little more than halfway, and then I would just take the spring tension off and the door would fall on top of the rack. This door would fall forward on top of the rack. Then I would just take this hardware out of the wall and the whole door would fall on the rack, and then I take that side off. Then you can just pull out. But in today, because our racks aren't really designed for these, if you see the rack over there, you know, you can't really move it around on it. So we're gonna take the door down by hand today. This isn't the typical way you do it, but sometimes you got to do it by hand. So we're going to take this big one-piece door out by hand. We'll get back to you once it's down. Door in the driveway, and normally, like I said, we drop it onto the truck. Here we're going to cut it in half, and then we're going to throw it on the truck. A little more work, but that's the only way we can do it with these kind of racks. Spurring it in. I had to add a piece of 1x4 because the opening was 15.1 and the door's 15. So all I had on my truck was a piece of 1x4, so I ripped it down. I'm going to put the door trim in a cover and you have a little reveal here. We are ready to put the climate seal on that. Line it up with that marker made. Okay, I put the weather stripping on now. I furred this out with the little 2x I showed you earlier. This is how it ended up looking. You don't really need it all the way to the edge, so I just moved them out a little so you see the reveal on the outside. If you ever need to go low headroom to the front, these brackets are way better. They used to put the bolt in through the bolt. The hole is big, and you just slide the bolt through it too. Right now they give me a tag. And you go to the top of the hole, and then it'll lift the track up so you'll have space to adjust it. If you go straight in, then these will bind on each other. There, good.
You don't need to bring your ladder.
This is how a door should work. See how easy that is? That's perfect. Everything lines up. No cluck, 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 cluck. Here it is. All the way around. We just got to pull this paper off. We're all done, but we still got to paint it, so we're going to come back in the morning and spray it.
Okay.
But
Actually, I saw when I went out to Kaiser.
yeah, but it still had all the tape on it, but it came out perfect. You wouldn't have gotten any better. The opener's up higher.
That's beautiful.
And then the rubber will go down a little tighter, but that's it, just the rubber sticking up.
That's great.
Concrete's not always even. This is all, you know, the climate seal we put on so there's no gaps.
Perfect. It looks great.
We had to fur it in a little bit because your opening was 15.1. So the doors are 15. Yeah, go ahead and open it. When it's closed and you have a power failure, the springs are up here now. Okay, they're up there, and if you just pull this, and then you can lift it up easy by hand.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it came out perfect. We finished that job, the first job, for $6,050. I'm gonna go back and paint it tomorrow. It's gonna take about an hour to paint the whole thing. I just gotta spray it. And then basically I'll be done with that job. We are going now to dump that old door off at the same place we buy our doors. And then we're gonna go and hang that second door, which the lady drove into, for another $5,000. Anybody who's thinking about making serious money, getting into a trade they're gonna like, get into the garage door business. Every single garage door, drive around and look how many garage doors there are. Every single garage door breaks. If you don't want to do this, that's fine. I'm trying to help, and I'm trying to get you guys to get incentive to take care of yourself, to be a go-getter. Don't listen to other people telling you what to do. The best part of being in the US is you get freedom. This is free. You get to do what you want, make what you want, go out and earn a living and do something you want to do that's not that hard. I get to drive around, make good money. People call me. They need me. It's like someone's having a heart attack. Get over here. That's how they are. So they only need you. They're not going to call a handyman to fix it. They're not going to call a carpenter or a contractor who worked on their house to fix it. Even if they did, and say the handyman showed up, he would tell the guy, I don't work on those. I don't even know where to get those springs at. You got to call a garage door guy, and then you're going to show up. You're going to call you. Everyone funnels the work towards you. They rely on you. If I want to just decide right now I don't want to work, I can just go, okay, I'm not working. Make them for tomorrow or the next day. This business, you feel good about it. You're helping people out. There's not that many garage door technicians, I'm telling you. And once you sign up, take the course, get in, start making the money. We could guide you the whole way too. Because, you know, it's very easy to guide you and tell you what to do. If you do it, you just repeat and you will be making this money. You just got to know the certain things about the garage door springs and cables and certain little tricks that you can do to make your life easy when you get there. You're gonna love doing this trade. They're gonna call you, you're gonna go out, you know, driving out there you're making at least 500 bucks. That's like a minimal. Your job, it will be around your life, not your life is around your job. Changed a lot of lives by doing this. A lot of people are like, they tell me they're indebted to me for the rest of their life, and they can't believe how much money they're making. They love this business. They're cut out for this business. We have guys sending me a bottle of whiskey and all that stuff, Blue Label or something. I asked him what's Blue Label, and he sent me a picture of it. The best way to do it is to learn the right way, learn for inexpensive. There's, you know, 1 or 2 service calls you can pay yourself back. You could practice with those 2, and you're already paid back for the whole course. And then you still get access to the course. You get a lifetime membership to the course. So if you forget something ever, you can look back and they're all labeled. If you forget how to reset cables, I'll just give you an example. You can go right to reset cables and watch a little video thing there, and right out in the driveway too. Like you can go to your truck and watch it on your phone and go, okay, now I remember, and go back in. Just that alone, this class is worth it. So garage door people also take our course. You know, they see some of the stuff we do that they didn't know you can do, so they want to learn more of our tricks. So they just take the course because they know the money they make, $1,499, that's really nothing when you start making the money. So www.garagedoortrainingschool.com. It's not hard to make $1 million a year doing repairs and not working hard in this business. And when I was younger, I did all that. But I'm not doing it now. I'm just going to show you guys so you guys learn and are able to appreciate how much money you can make. And there's not that many guys doing it. So every door that breaks, every spring that breaks, every cable that comes off, anything goes wrong with a garage door, and you're in one area, even if you have 5 people in an area, there's too much work for 5 people. So you're going to be getting calls. Everyone who gets in this business does very well. So if you want to learn this business, the most inexpensive way to learn it, you can learn a trade where you make incredible amounts of money. We teach you the basic fundamentals. All you got to do is run ads, go out there when they call you, charge good money, and you'll figure it out, because the amount of stuff we teach you, you're going to remember once you get there, and you're going to know how to do all this stuff. So I know it might feel intimidating, but you know what takes the pressure off on this business too is they want you to come out. They're like waiting for you. You're like an ambulance or something showing up. It's almost like people take their garages for granted. They don't have any clue how they work. They just push a button and it opens. But the minute something goes wrong with their door, the minute they break, they're lost at sea or something. They don't know what the hell to do, and you're like the only boat coming by, they don't care. They want to be rescued. That's how you feel when you go to these jobs, a lot of them. So get ready for that. It's a welcoming feeling. It's a great trade to learn. It's exciting to learn it too. The fundamentals of a garage door, the way that it operates. Once you learn all that stuff, you feel smarter than the guy next to you. So anyway, I hope to see you on the next. Talk to you later.